some talking done in there. Sorry for the interruption. You know, we had some cats here, you know, just fighting, and two female cats, you know, they want their territory, and
Say something.
well, my fingers want to talk.
I just want to say something more.
Okay.
How do I do it? Where's the thing at?
You have to get more in this way so you can see.
See that? This is pizza and it's very fattening. Watch out. Yeah, it's good and everything, but it gains you weight. Watch out.
Yeah, and I see your nail polish on your fingernails.
Oh. Oh yeah, that. That's like a dark purple.
I like that color.
And I'm gonna get you. Ah.
Yeah, well, this is a crazy farm. A crazy apartment. That was my crazy baby sister. She's my little sister.
Oh, please. I haven't called that in a long time.
And I'm the oldest girl out of 3, so, you know.
Yeah, 10 years old at ha.
Oh, don't push it. You'll be heading down the line.
I know, I'm getting up there.
And one person's missing out of it, though, and that's her son, my nephew, and
he's just a little boy.
He's 14, and he's really, really tall. Makes me feel like I'm I almost said
a little person?
A little person, yeah, or like a small person. And, you know, I have to look up to him and feel like I have whiplash. You know,
well, just think I had him at one point. I can't believe I had him.
He's really tall, really smart, and
5'10".
5'10", that's tall. And I'm only 5'4". And so
I'm 5'5".
And my sister's 5'5". We get along here. My hair is dark and her hair is lighter than mine, but she has my mom's eyes, and I have my dark hair, I guess, from my mom. Thank goodness it ain't my color of my dad's. You know.
And I think Robert's coming out of the bathroom.
You know, we just had a good meal. You know, we ate some coleslaw and.
Say hi, Robert.
We ate some coleslaw, and this is my nephew. See how tall this dude is? Oh man, he's tall, and his voice has changed, and he sounds like a man. He sounds like a man. He doesn't sound like
when are you gonna start listening to me and stop growing?
Never.
And he is, man. He's so smart. You know, he's smarter than me and my sister put together. Man, our brains are whacked. I mean, he's the most intelligent one in the whole family, and we're the most stupid ones of the elders.
No, that's not nice.
Because, you know, people argue, and when you argue, it's stupid. What?
That's my earbuds. They're over here. They're red.
Your what?
Earbuds.
Never mind.
Your earbuds?
I found them.
Those are your earbuds?
Earbuds.
Anyways, I get a little interrupted from my nephew because, you know, honey bun computer. No, I'm just playing around.
I'll leave you alone with your perfume.
All right. Anyways, my sister's enjoying her pizza, and, you know, it was really a wonderful pizza. And I have to watch it because, you know, I've been...
well, I was the warning label, remember?
Because I can't... I was really hooked on Coca-Cola really bad, and I have to, you know, watch really a lot about drinking pop and stuff because it really gets you hooked on it. And speaking of that, she's eating a coleslaw. See? It's
my
very
favorite.
good for you. Now, if you ever want to lose weight, you eat this stuff.
It's very addictive.
And then it'll make you really, really, really feel like you have a stomach ache. And then you have to really, really go to the restroom really bad.
Take a shit.
Oh. And excuse that. That was another man outside. He was, you know, coming to the door. And
they know teenagers do that.
Well, you know, we all make mistakes in this world. This old corrupted, disilluted, backward, whatever you want to call it, because it has the evil devil in it, and they like to smash his head in with a frying pan or something else. But
Annie, you must make me choke on drinking because I was laughing when you said that.
Well, you know, I started to put my, where is that thing at? I'm missing it. See this? This is very bad for you. Very bad. Do not smoke.
Causes cancer.
Causes cancer.
Everybody's always said that.
Gives you bad breathing problems and health problems. This is very bad for you. And try to tell her this. And she does not listen.
Hey, I'm slowing down. I'm doing the best I can.
She does not listen, you know. But you kids out there, well, not young kids, young men and women, you know, don't smoke. You know, don't get addicted to smoking because it's hard for you. Hey, it's hard for you to quit. It really is hard for you to quit. And, you know, our mother had bad addiction to cigarettes, and she had health problems. She's not here anymore. And
yeah, but that was only
you know, once you take a puff of a cigarette, then you take another puff, and you inhale those things. They're going to get you hooked, mister or lady. They're going to get you hooked bad. But I'm not going to talk about those. I know you think I'm crazy on here because of the way I'm acting. But I'm just having a good time because I'm
visiting. I have a confession, Anna, that you tried smoking a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll admit to that. I did try it because, you know, I tried to smoke before. But, you know, I don't get addicted to it. Thank goodness I don't get addicted to smoking because, you know, the cost of cigarettes is a lot, and you have to spend all that money on your cigarettes, and then you have to worry about, you know, your next cigarette, where you're going to get your next cigarette at, and then, you know, it just isn't good for your lungs or anything. But I never got addicted to it, thank goodness. And I don't want to smoke. I don't drink or anything like that, but I believe in God and everything, and He's mostly what helped me through those things. Because when I was younger, I'm 55 years old. When I was younger, I tried those kind of things, you know, like experiencing, you know what, all these young ladies and young men like to experiment when they're teenagers and stuff. So I know what it's like because I've been there, and it's not easy. And this is a cross that I got from the dollar store from my husband. And I really like the dollar store because they have really neat things in there. And this says, May the God of peace, hope, fill you with all joy and peace. And, you know, I really like these things. Yeah, I like the crosses that represent, you know, that Jesus died for us. And I think it's beautiful.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I need to get over there to get to the table.
Well, go get to the table. My sister's interrupting me, you know.
Robert wants the table. So.
Don't think I'm on anything. I'm not. I'm just, you know, being crazy lady. Okay, and I'm getting up because my sister has to go over there and bug the heck out of me by getting to a table.
You can get back to it, Anna.
See, this is her. Bend down, let them see you.
Hi, everybody.
That's my baby sister.
Hi. See my bad
tooth? She's crazy. This is a crazy house. And only crazy people are here. If you're not crazy, then you could not come into my sister's house. You have to be crazy. You have to be loony. And you have to be nuts. You know, but again, this is another one. I never knew about what it meant before in the Holy Bible. And this says humble. And so it says, let me read it on that side. Be honest, be true, be humble, be grateful, be kind, be happy, and be prayerful. Prayerful.
Don't let people put you down.
See,
make you feel bad.
This might not matter to some of you, but if you love God and everything, and you're a Christian and stuff, you really like these things because those things come from God's heart. And some people thought in the past, certain people that, that I was just trying to tell them how to live their life and stuff like that. And I wasn't, because, I was just saying things that are out of the Bible that God that has in there himself, so if you don't believe me and you want to check it out, go check it out in the Bible. It's in the Bible. God wrote the Bible, not me. And I'm just a human being, I'm just a rotten, person, that's in the flesh. And I'm a sinner like anybody else on this earth. I'm a sinner. My flesh is sinful like anybody else's that's ever had sin. And the only one that's good, the only one that's ever been innocent or never sinned is Jesus Christ and God Almighty. And so they're the only ones. I make mistakes, but that's how it goes. And here's something that's nice too. I like this too. This is my sister's. Can you read it? Lord and Master, protect this house and everyone who goes in and out. And I like to add something to that. Keep the stupid devil away. See? What did I tell you? Already she wants to smoke a cigarette. And see, I told you that it's bad when you smoke a cigarette because you have to have that cigarette. But I'll get back on here, and I'll talk. You might think I'm on been drinking or on something, but I'm not. And some people want to think I'm crazy because I believe in God and have a very strong belief in God. They call me a Jesus freaking crazy or whatever. But
well, then we are crazy.
I don't care. I love Jesus Christ, and I am a Jesus freak, and I make mistakes, but I pray to God to help me not to make mistakes and that's sin. And if anybody likes this video of crazy people on this video acting nutty, just let us know. My name is Anna Thompson Romero, and I'm just being in a good mood. That's why I laugh a lot. Because this is my sister too. And so she's giving me wiping my finger on my glasses. How dare her? I don't remember what I was gonna say. Hey, watch it, lady. Watch it, girl. I'm gonna have to punch you in the arm. We have that. That's a thing in our family. We like to pinch each other in the arm and punch each other. Ow! See, she hurt me.
I didn't punch you hard, Anna.
It hurt really bad. You know how it is. And see, this is a really good CD, like I showed before the cats started, getting in their little attitude. New Boys, God's Not Dead. And it's New Boys, right? Newsboys. And they really sing the song really good. You get you really into the mood of them. And I like, all right.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not.
And I like Chris Tomlin. I like his music a lot. And there was one other guy. What's that guy's name?
Carmen.
Tim Wilkins. That you have not picture. Tim Wilkins, I think it is.
No, Chris Tomlin, Carmen, and Newsboys.
No, I mean the picture that you have up there. You said it's. I think you said his name is
No, it was the one that I have a CD of.
Tim Tomlin.
Chris Tomlin.
Anyways, Chris Tomlin. I guess that's what his. But yeah. See, me and my husband lived in West Richland for a while, and then
Pause, and so I could smoke first.
Well, hang on a minute, okay? And so we lived in West Richland. We went to a church up there, and we seen this guy in concert at our church, and his name was Chris Wickens or something like that. We seen him there in the concert, and it was the greatest experience I ever had. I had it for my birthday, and we went there, and so, you know, it was a wonderful church, and the people were wonderful, and I came down here to move down here to Bellingham, Washington, and you know, to be around my family members and some friends we know when we were homeless down here at one point, because we can't forget the homeless people because they're important people. And some people have not liked homeless people because they think they're not no good or dirty or scrungy or whatever. But you know, if you haven't lived in like a homeless person, then don't judge them, because you don't know how it is to really be homeless if you haven't experienced it yourself. And we have great friends that are homeless people. They're homeless for different reasons, and it's not their fault that they are. And they have really big hearts. And my sister is recording me on her phone.
I want to have it on my phone.
Anyways, you know how you don't like to have somebody else recording you. And she's kooky, you know, she's kooky. I gotta say this because it's funny. She might not like me to say it, but when she was little, she had to do the show and tell thing.
Oh my gosh, not that
And then
again.
she said, and then she wrote it down. She had to write it down in this book, what she did the next day and the next day, you know, for show and tell. And she said the same thing for the next day and the next day. And me and my mom and stuff, and we was reading it and we was laughing. And I remember that because it's so funny, because she kept saying what she did for the next day and after that.
Yeah, sometimes I would go, it was the same as yesterday.
Yeah. That's a good show and tell, you know. And
I went home, I watched TV until Mom was done with dinner. I ate dinner, then I went to bed, got to school. So
then it continued to the next day, the same thing, and then it continued and continued. And so, but if you smoke cigarettes, try not to as much as possible, because you don't realize it. If you're young teenagers and you're smoking, it does affect your lungs, and it does affect you health-wise when you get older, or maybe sooner than that. You don't know. But also drinking is, you know, drinking sometimes if you have a habit of drinking, to just, you know, get out of some kind of issue that you're in, you know, or some kind of problems that you're facing, and you try to, you know, erase your problems, you know, that way. They'll still come back to you, you know, and you'll still want another drink. You'll still want more drugs. You'll still want, you know, whatever you're doing, you know, to fill that part that's, you know, empty inside of you or something. But it's just temporarily, because you'll just go right back to it, and it only lasts temporarily, and then you'll want to do it again and again and again, and all it does is hurt your body, and it makes you sick, and it ends up killing you eventually. And so I'm 55 years old, and I like to still play games. I mean, I like to play, you know, I never got the chance to play 360 Xbox, but I played PlayStation 2, and I like certain games to play on there, and sometimes I get frustrated when I don't get past a certain level. And you know, sometimes my husband don't like that, because when he's calling me or something, you know, I don't pay attention to him, or when I'm on the computer, because the computer is very addicting. You know, because there's a lot of stuff on the computer that you like on there, and sometimes you get too involved in it, and you want to stay on the computer, and sometimes you end up staying on the computer longer than you expect, and you don't do what you're supposed to do. But this is my favorite book.
Anna,
this is my favorite book.
pause.
I'm gonna get off here in a minute, because my sister is having an attack of a cigarette. Okay,
Nicotine.
the nicotine attack. Okay, this is my favorite book. It's the Holy Bible. And see,
Man, it's really thick.
see, here's Jeremiah.
Is that big print?
The chapter is big print because I can't see it unless it's like that. But I have another Bible I'm going to give my sister because there's a lot of interesting stuff in there. Maybe non-believers don't like the Bible and they think that it's all the made up stuff or, you know, whatever. But it's not. And I love God and I read Jesus Calling, first book, little book, and before that. And so if anybody wants to talk about some things, you know, about me and my sister started having Bible study together just recently, and because we just came down from West Richland, and so we're doing that, and it's very interesting. You think it's not, but it is. It's very interesting. If you ever want to talk about it or ask questions or something about it or what we think or feel about it, then let me know some way, you know, on the video. I'm sorry for acting crazy on here, but it's just that
Don't apologize for having fun now.
I was having fun because I'm around my sister and I haven't seen her for such a long time, and around my nephew and, you know, and back around, you know, the homeless people that know, and you know, because they're beautiful people. They have big hearts and they just don't have places to live for certain reasons. And you can't judge people because it's wrong to judge. But anyways, my sister's having a nicotine fight. I mean, she wants to have a cigarette. So we'll get back on here.
It's late and I don't want to go out there by myself. So
Me and my sister will get back to you because I want her to get on here too. Plus my nephew, I mean, he didn't talk very much, which he should be talking a little bit more.
He said he doesn't mind pictures. He don't really like videos. That's why he probably did that. He didn't know.
Yeah, and there's certain people, you know, I was told that be careful of which is true, what you do on a computer, on a video or pictures or whatever on YouTube or Facebook or whatever you do, because there are some people that might want to hurt you or something, you know, they see you on there or whatever the case might be. But you have to be careful what you do on videos, and don't give out too much information to people because they might find out information about you and want to hurt you or something. But she was telling me, you know, I have to be careful because certain issues I won't go into. People might want to hurt me, but I'm not afraid because I have God with me, and God is my defender, God is my shield, and God is my fortress. And so, you know, as long as you have God, you know, that's all that matters. So we'll finish up this as a video one with me and my crazy acting and my little crazy sister and my crazy nephew that isn't really on here right now.
It runs in the family.
Yeah, it runs in the family. If you want to be crazy and live it up for God Almighty, because that's the best way to do it. Okay, I'm signing off now. That's Anna Thompson Romero, but my short name is Anna T. Romero. Have a great summer. Have a great time, and enjoy your loved ones as long as you have them with you. Because, you know, you never know when they might be gone, and they're very precious to, you know, keeping your thoughts. Forgive and forget, and don't stay mad at your loved ones, no matter what. Just forgive and forget, and it's hard to do that. It's very hard to do that when you're mad. So, signing off, and have a good night, or a good day, or a good morning. Say your prayers, and make the devil mad, and make God happy. So, goodbye now, and have sweet dreams. Bye-bye.